made the wrong choice going into the woods. Two of us never came back. It started as a joke. Four of us, me, Ryan, Jess, and Mark, sitting around at Ryan's place on a Saturday evening, bored out of our minds. Mark brought up Black Hollow Forest. Everyone in town knew the stories. Hikers who went missing, strange lights between the trees, voices calling your name when no one was there. We'd all heard them growing up, but none of us believed. Ryan grinned and said, "It's just a bunch of old campfire crap. Let's go prove it." By the time we got there, the sun was hanging low, painting the sky in streaks of red and gold. The forest loomed ahead, its tree line like a wall of black teeth. The moment we stepped off the gravel road, the air changed. Colder, heavier. I remember the smell of damp earth and something faintly metallic, like rust. We had 4 flashlights, a couple of snacks, and no real plan. We figured we'd walk an hour, scare ourselves a little, and head back in time for midnight pizza. At first, it was almost fun. The ground crunched under our boots, our laughter echoing off the trees. But as we went deeper, the canopy thickened. The orange glow of sunset faded fast, and the path narrowed until we were walking single file. That's when we heard it, humming. Soft, slow, almost like a lullaby. It was coming from somewhere ahead, weaving through the trees like smoke. Ryan smirked and said, "Probably some creepy forest hermit. Let's check it out." We followed the sound. The deeper we went, the colder it got. My breath started fogging, and a fine mist clung to my clothes. Every so often, I caught the smell of something sour, like wet leaves left to rot. Then the humming stopped. The silence hit like a punch. No wind, no crickets. Even our footsteps seemed muted. I turned to say something, and that's when I noticed Ryan was gone. We called out, at first casually, then with rising panic. Jess's voice cracked when she shouted his name. I grabbed my phone to check GPS. No signal. Just a dead gray icon where the map should be. Then, from deep in the trees, we heard it. Ryan's voice. "Guys, over here." It was faint but clear. Relief rushed through me, until Jess grabbed my arm hard enough to hurt and whispered, "That's not him." She was right. It sounded like Ryan, but the tone was off. The words dragged out, slow and careful, like someone trying to copy his voice from memory. Mark didn't care. He shouted Ryan's name and bolted toward the sound. His flashlight beam swayed wildly before vanishing into the trees. Jess and I ran after him, but something was wrong. The trail beneath our feet turned spongy, the air pressing down like we were underwater. The trees looked wrong, bent at strange angles, roots curling up from the ground like claws. My flashlight flickered. For 2 seconds, everything went black. When it came back on, Mark was gone too. Jess's breathing was ragged. "We need to go, now." We turned, trying to retrace our steps, but the path had vanished. Every direction looked the same, endless walls of dark, twisted trunks. Then, behind us, Ryan's voice again, closer now. "Why are you leaving so soon?" The sound came from just beyond my flashlight beam. I swear I saw movement there, something tall and thin, standing perfectly still. I don't remember deciding to run, but the next thing I knew, Jess and I were stumbling out of the tree line onto the gravel road. My phone buzzed in my pocket. Full signal again. It was 12:03 a.m. The police searched the forest for hours. No sign of Ryan, no sign of Mark. That was 6 months ago. Jess won't talk about it. She's blocked my number, and sometimes, late at night, my phone will buzz with a text from a blocked contact. It's always the same 3 words. "Over here, guys."